It's Parenting Connection Tuesday, and 6 News is here for you with tips, strategies, and helpful reminders from local child development experts on how we can be better parents and guardians. Today's topic, talking about the birds and the bees. Over the next few weeks, we're going to look at topics involving consent, body image, and the classic birds and bees discussion that child development experts say isn't the same old talk as before. The amount of sexualized content a kid can see on TV, hear on the radio, or view on tablets and phones has dramatically increased over the past 30 years. Experts say this is forcing many parents to address the birds and the bees talk a lot sooner than they expected. That being said, the amount of help, information, and tips on how to best address this important conversation is super easy to find and use. Human development and family studies expert Dr. Megan Moss says talking about sex, sexual imagery, and topics closely related should be done gradually over time, and parents need to understand that kids can handle it.
If you build up gradual short conversations over time, that's going to be a much more solid, consistent message for your kids than just a couple embarrassing conversations. We have the problem. Kids are fine. Like, kids can handle this. It's parents who have a much harder time with this because we did not have parents that talked to us. And we are still kind of coming out of this more of a shame kind of perspective on these things.
So here are 6 tips to keep in mind about the talk. It's never too early to discuss sex. Try your best to have a series of short conversations about it throughout childhood and adolescence. Look for teachable moments. Don't ignore a conversation that gets brought up by your child. You could use books, TV, or other media to help explain, and make sure they know they are in charge of their bodies and have the right to say no. And that's what we'll talk about next week, consent. Experts say the sooner your kids know about that, the smarter they will become when it comes to physical contact and what's allowed.